morning, New Code Academy. Today is Friday, October 6th, 2023. My name is Morgan, and this is NewsBYTEs.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs. My name is Abby, a show I might say is not very shabby. Well, September is over, October is here, another month over of this brand new school year.
Thank you, Abby, for that great insight. But before we continue, I thought I might ask, when did NewsBYTEs become a rhyme? I'm not sure I can keep this up all the time.
Not sure, Morgan. I was trying to be kind, but I think Mr. Cannon might be losing his mind. So I read what I am given, but I am at a crossroad to keep rhyming or introduce what's new, New Code.
What's new, New Code? A new month has begun and a new school challenge. Let's not be outdone by the elementary school. I don't want to hear it, so let's take a look and see your school spirit. We also have a new learner identity theme. As an online learner, I can only dream what they will share. Do I dare to inquire? Let's check in with Mr. Cannon and Miss Meyer.
This school year, we are exploring the world of the online learner. Each month, we're investigating a different part of that world. We spent last month in the land of the Chromebooks, discovering all about our technology and why our tech skills are so important to online learning. I'm meeting Miss Meyer in this month's location, but she didn't tell me where we're going, which I'm totally not nervous about. See how not nervous I am? Okay, we're finally here. Speaking of, where is here? Ugh. Is that like a brain? Like gross?
That's right, Mr. Cannon. Welcome to October's Online Learner Identity theme. I have a growing brain. All of our learning happens in our brain. And did you know that as we learn, our brain physically changes? And let me tell you, New Code, we do a lot of learning here. This month, we're going to explore all about our big, beautiful brains. Each thought, feeling, taste, smell, it all is processed in our brain. And our entire identities come from our brain. Also, all of our learning comes from our brain. And the more that we can learn about how we learn, the better we get at it. It's just like any other skill that you need to practice, like juggling or trombone or any skill. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
Sure does, Ms. Meyer. I just don't recommend doing them at the same time. But I can't wait to learn more about our brains and how they learn. Hey, Ms. Meyer, can I leave this scene now? Most people think I'm out of my mind anyway.
That's all for this week. See you next time, but I hope for our sake next time it won't rhyme.
Welcome to Terabyte Weather. Basco here with our weekly forecast for all to hear. I wanted to try this whole rhyming thing with doing the weather. Our forecast I bring. We'll start with some rain and a high of 53. Then clouds and sun, rising temperatures I see. Topping off next Wednesday with a high of 72. Great day to be outside at least a minute or two. Well, that's our weather, delivered in rhyme. But lucky for me, we're all out of time. This rhyming is hard, so I'll see you all soon. And always remember, take a bite out of tuna. Well, that was exciting. Let's keep the show going with Cypress, who wants to share something mind-blowing.
Way too cool, Cypress, and deliver with flair, but we have other special segments to share.
With the Rubik's Cube getting ready to celebrate its 50th birthday, I thought I would share some fun facts with you. The original cube was designed by a Hungarian sculptor and professor of architecture named Imo Rubik. He loved math and wanted to demonstrate 3D movement to his class. His first cube was made of wood and it was named the Magic Cube. When he first made it, he did not even know there was a solution. It took him a month to solve it. In 1977, 3 years after he created it, it started selling as a toy in Hungary. It wasn't until 1979 that it was sold in the United States. More than 450 million Rubik's Cubes have been sold worldwide. Now you know.
Welcome to Cypress Blows Your Mind with Science. Today we have blind sight. Basically, it allows certain blind people to see because the visual processing unit in their brain, doesn't really work anymore. Basically, that shows us the world. It allows us to know what we're looking at, basically, and everything else. But that part of their brain is broken. But their eyes still function. So, for example, if you make an angry face at them, their whole world is black. They can't see anything. But they'll still know what expression you make.
Before we go, some closing thoughts, which always has my stomach tied up in knots.
Not sure why, Abby, if it is Miss Brower, but if it's Mr. Cannon, I might have to cower.
It's time to find out. No fear I will show. It's only 2 minutes, then we wrap up this show.
Good morning, New Code Academy. It's Miss Brower. I'm your assistant principal, and I am here with Arlo today. And we come to talk to you about something that we're excited about. Right, Arlo? Look how excited he is. He can barely contain himself. What we're excited about is conferences, which are right around the corner. So at conference time, we get the chance to talk with you, your teacher, and your family about how school's going, right? How has it been the first month of school? What things do you find really interesting and find that you're really excelling at and good at? And where are those areas that you might have to work harder because they're just not coming as easily? That is all so normal and so important for us to have that conversation and relationship with your families in order to make your education even better. Arlo, am I disturbing you? I think I am. All right, New Code, have a great weekend. We cannot wait to see you at conferences. Please ask your family if they have signed up, and if they have not, ask them to check their email for the sign up links. All right, thanks, New Code. See you later.
That wasn't so bad. In fact, kind of good. Much better than even I imagined it could.
That's the end of our show delivered in verse, and we did pretty good with no time to rehearse.
But before we go, there's one thing I'm yearning. To be the one to say, take a bite out of learning.